Oh God, if you guys knew what I just went through to try to get the lighting right, I don't understand. I make videos all the time. There's a garbage bag behind me on this side. All right, this is a garbage bag. Okay, it's got clothes in it for Salvation Army. So, and this is a pillow. All right, and this is my siding hanging off of my house. You see that? Yeah, this is my siding. Yeah, we had a windstorm. Oh, we had a couple of storms. And now see, now I can't get this lighting back. Garbage bag. I'm not playing. Don't start with me. Hi everybody, how you doing? I'm not so much garbage bag. Oh, no. Okay. So, what's new? How's everybody doing? Good. So, ends up I have a whole extra week because I got sick again. Yes, I had some sort. I don't know whether, this is a little graphic. I think, the older I get, my period just causes all kind of, should I have said my monthly? How many men do I have watching this? Probably none. Has me with all different kinds of things. Now, I think I have a stomach bug, but it just coincidentally came with my period. I don't understand it. And so I went into work field on Thursday, and I got sent home because we work in a really small area, and our residents are compromised, yada yada yada. So I got sent home, and so then I stayed home Friday just to make sure that I was clear. And so now I work today, which is Sunday, and I work Monday, Tuesday. I take my son to his college, and then I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which I don't really mind because I'm at the point now where I really feel like I know what I'm doing. So it's almost like I'm not really nervous anymore. I just go in and do what I have to do and leave. And I have a couple of clients that I got kind of close to, so I'm kind of happy. Whoop. What was that? Okay. Anyway, so I had something I was going to say, and I don't remember. I was like spending so much time trying to get this lighting together that I forgot what I was talking. I'm sleepy, that's for sure. I don't remember. Definitely, I don't remember. Anyway, okay. So here's what you don't do. Just all right. So I have a client, patient, resident, depending on who's talking. That's what they are. And he has had a CVA, a cerebral vascular accident, most commonly known as a stroke. And he has hemiplegia, which is paralysis on one side of his body. His family says that he understands everything that we say. And if I ask him a question, because I do passive range of motion, I move his extremities. Because if you move, even if you're paralyzed, if you move, I'm trying to keep you up to see my mess. Hold on, hold on. All right. If you the brain, the pathways in your brain that tell your body what to do, the nerve uh I'm losing the words, roadways. And I said this before. Um, if they get blocked, there are ways that you can get it back because the brain can reroute itself if right away you start telling it what to do. So it's not like the old days where you just have somebody lay there. If I start moving his arm, I can actually his arm starts to do what they call tone, which means that the muscles are firing, which means that the nerves are coming back. Now it may not look like anything to someone else, but to someone else it means like, wow, that's you look like you're hurting him, but the more you can get that to move, and if he can't move it himself, if I'm moving it, because I give him um, range of motion from every joint down, and then I give him what they call, I have to write that in my notes. I give him retrograde massage, which I rub back to get the blood flowing back towards the heart, and keep his fingers from fisting, which is the natural thing that happens that we contractures or high tones. So anyway, this is my guy. Well, Wednesday, Ash Wednesday. We're in the rehab gym. He's in the big Jerry chair, which is like a big recliner. I feel like I told the story already. Anyway, he's in this Jerry chair, and the lay minister comes around to give everybody who needs Catholics ashes for Ash Wednesday. So now the whole time I've been doing his range, and I'm checking for sublux. Subluxation is when you don't use your arm starts to pull out of the socket, and then there's like a space in between your shoulder blade, and your glenoid cavity where your arm sits in your socket. So checking for that, doing all that, whatever, right? Lay minister comes in. I'm asking this guy, I'm like, does that hurt? Does it hurt? And he's like, yes and no, and he can't really talk. His face is drooped, and but he's communicating with me. So I said, do you want ashes? So he said, yes. So I confirmed with my CI, my clinical instructor, and she said, do you want ashes? And he said, yes. So we got ashes. He's Jewish, y'all. His rabbi came in there later, and I wasn't there. Thank God I had somebody else co-sign saying that he said yes. And his family has put a sign in his room that says that he understands everything that we're saying. So why this man knew he was Jewish and decided to take ashes? I think he just wanted, he's at the point where he just wants to take everything. The rabbi just flipped out. To me, that was like, it's a symbolic. Okay, so you don't believe in Jesus, or you believe in Jesus, but you don't believe in the whole thing. You know what? I didn't get in trouble, thank God. But you can best believe, and I'm not offering anybody else any more sacraments while I'm there. So that was that. Went out to dinner with my son last night. We went to one of these hibachi places. It's like Benihana back in the day. Now I went to Benihana. I have lived. Mama has lived. I've had a lot of culture. I've had a lot of experience with a lot of nice things, a lot of elegance and a lot of culture. And I've been to the Metropolitan Opera House. I've been to all of the museums, the galleries, the art galleries, openings, gloves. Mother has lived. My Sweet 16 party was at Windows on the World in the World Trade Center. Mother has lived. So I've been to Benihana's years ago. So this whole big thing about hibachis and flipping food around and setting shit on fire, that is not new to me. But it's new to my son. And he just feels like this is like the friggin' Cirque du Soleil for him. I think it's a health hazard. Fire. So we go last night. Flipping the food. And I'm like, listen, man, make my food. And then he's trying to flip food in everybody's mouth. I said, if you flip that at me, I'm coming over here. So he just knew. And then he shot something on fire. I jumped up. I jumped up and he blowing up my wig. What in the world? Why? But the food was good at least. So we did that, and I didn't get home until we didn't get home until 11 o'clock. And I have been without a cell phone for over a week. And I gotta tell you, it's a garbage bag, y'all. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. It's a garbage bag. I have been without a cell. My cell phone got completely what they call nuked. I don't know what happened, but it lost everything. I lost everything. I lost all of my telephone numbers, all my text messages, everything. And you know what? I'm not really upset because I needed to clean house. And my heart is so sore that sometimes I won't clean house with people who I know that I'm never going to contact and that I don't really need to be bothered with, that don't even need to be in my phone. And I'll save texts and stuff. And I know that I don't need to do that. So thank goodness this whole thing happened. And it actually gave me a chance to reset, not rely on this instrument, you know what I'm saying? And kind of be off the grid. So I don't have to worry about nobody looking up, oh, this one text me. Because when I get a text, I feel obligated to answer the text. I'm not one of these people to get a text and answer it 3 weeks later. I feel obligated that even if it's in the middle of the night, I feel obligated to answer that text or that email right then and there. So it has been a pleasure actually not to have a phone. The only thing that bothers me is travel, and I travel a long distance without a phone. But anyway, I'm getting me the iPhone S, and I ordered it online because I got a better deal online than I did in the store. Actually, I didn't. No, I didn't because I was going to get the BlackBerry Fold, and that was a better deal online. No, the iPhone S wasn't a better deal online. I just can't stand standing there waiting for them to reprogram everything. Because them Verizon people, it'd be like a cluster of them. You go in there and they looking at it, and I don't know, and then they got to go in the back, and they come. I just can't. So I just ordered it online, and I'm not getting it until Wednesday because it doesn't come from Verizon. It comes from Apple. I don't care. And plus the out of box. Verizon wanted $50 for the out of box. I found the out of box for like $20 on Amazon. Only thing I did is I bought this extra long cord, and I don't know why. I don't understand how that got in the cart because my technological consultant, my technology consultant, which is my son, somehow he let that get through. I don't understand because I didn't want that. But anyway, so I got the whole thing for less than $200, way less than $200. So I'm happy about that. So I'm getting my iPhone. So now all I need is a MacBook, and I will be fully Apple-fied. But I don't think I'm gonna get in that. I don't know. Maybe apply for that. Oh, I applied for graduation, so everything is all set. Just as long as I pay right now, as it stands, I am graduating with honors. Um, and with this semester, that will push my GPA even. So depending on where I am now, I don't know what actual honor standing I'm at. Right now, I'm at a 3.6. So I'm hoping to be. I had a little setback. For my program, I'm a 3.9, but for the overall, because all the other classes I took before I got in the program had a little problem, so now that's brings down to a 3.6. I'm hoping that I get an A, which I will in this course, and then that hopefully boosts me up to at least 3.7 or 3.8. Hopefully, I don't even know how that works. So, I'm happy with what I have, and so that's what's going on with me. I haven't really had time to do anything. Getting a lot of on-the-job exercise because I'm lifting people and moving wheelchairs and wiping butts. That takes a lot of. Oh, and I haven't really bought any. I bought some lipstick and stuff. I haven't really been doing. I've been little shop, little Goodwill, little Walmart. I took my braids out because I couldn't stand that synthetic hair itching up against my face, and I did good. I had it in for about 4 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, 4 weeks. Okay. And I put my wig on, and I'm happy with my wig. I did order some human hair. No, I did have some human hair, and I ordered some more, but I just canceled it because I think I might wear the wigs for like until it gets hot, like maybe March, April, and then braid my hair around the end of April. We'll see, because I have hair ADD, so, and my hair is long like this. And I think that's about it. I got I did that little icon video. I don't know, I might have came across wrong. I wasn't trying to say that Whitney and Michael are not legends. I'm just saying that yes, although music is a healing tool, you can't go to get a job and say, you know, I've listened to Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston, so can you hire me for this job? You have to have school education, and these kids are not. I mean, I know this. I'm out here in where I am. My ear is to the ground with the teachers because I work very closely with people who are in the school system. And these kids in kindergarten are behind. They're like so far behind. So that's what I meant by that. I did not, and I said that in the video that I was not negating the contributions of those singers, those particular two singers, or any other singer. I'm just saying that a lot of emphasis is put on entertainment and athletics when our educational system on the ground, the books, the hitting that is being neglected. So I hope I make that clear. I was not trying to say anything bad about entertainment. I'm just saying I think the teachers are not given as much props as they should be for what they've had to deal with. And on that note, I will say to you that that is a garbage bag. Full of clothes. It will probably sit there for the next 3 months. But it will go to starvation. Cut me a break. Namaste. I love you all, and I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. And I'm going to take a nap now because I've been up since 4:30. Bye.